Hello everyone, my name is Connor and I review things. And today we're going to be reviewing the shower. That's right. You have probably showered in your life. Let's be real. And if you haven't, I may have some questions for you. But all in all, we can understand that the shower is a good thing. And I thought it was fitting to review the shower since I just took a shower. Okay, so let's get into it. So, what are kind of the constructs of the shower? How does the shower work? Well, in all actuality, the shower itself is really just a concept, right? We know it today as a place or, I gotta go shower. But really it's just a concept. And let me explain why. It's just the idea of water pouring down on you. That's all a shower is. And so really it doesn't matter where you are or kind of what place you're in, if you're in a bathtub or a designated shower room. Here's what I'll say is that the early Egyptians and Mesopotamians would go in a waterfall and they would rinse off there. That's kind of what we kind of see as the first shower, right? The concept of the shower, but it obviously wasn't called a shower, it was just rinsing off. Okay. The shower itself is not actually a tangible thing, it's just a concept, right? We have the things that make up the shower, right? The holder. Where are you when you're showering, right? That plays a big part in it, as well as the water. The water is probably the biggest part of the shower. Let's be real, because if there's no water, there is no shower. If there's no rinsing off, it's not gonna look good, and we're not gonna call it a shower. That's kind of what a shower is. There's other things a part of it, soap as well. Usually showers consist of cleaning off, but technically you don't need to use any soap to shower. You just need to have water rinsing down on you. Okay, so how did the shower actually begin? Well, it started in ancient Greece. That's whenever they started making showers. They didn't want to use the designated bathing stations, which was just a tub back then, and instead they started using jugs to pour over yourself, cold jugs, and that's what we know as a shower. There was designated areas for it, and that happened in ancient Greece. Now, how many people in America shower today? Well, you might find this interesting. Only 2/3 of America showers today. What I mean by that is once per day they shower, at least once per day. Only 2/3 shower once a day, at least. What does that mean? That means that a third of the American population doesn't shower daily. Now, is it that big of a deal? In all actuality, it depends, right? If you're just kind of, if you work an office job, maybe you work at a disgusting office, right? But you're just kind of sitting at your desk all day. Maybe the AC is nice, so you're not even sweating. You're just there, doing your work. You drive home, and you didn't really like produce any stench or odor or sweat that would incline you to clean yourself, right? Maybe that's fair to not shower. Uh, if you're doing labor, though, if you're down in the dirt and working, and you come home and you have a big old odor, I mean, you're reeking, right? Then you probably want to shower. I didn't do too much investigation, but I'm assuming that this 1/3 of people that don't shower, they're not doing anything extensive, right? I'm assuming that they're probably, like I don't want to waste. I don't want my water bill to go up just because I was sitting on a desk all day. Because in all actuality, showers, people like them because they're refreshing. That's some of the best part. And now we're gonna get into kind of my general thoughts of the shower. I like the shower a lot. Even when I haven't done much in a day, just to step in and just clean, not even, I guess it's clean water, right? Just water come down on you. It's a refreshing feeling. And me myself, I do it twice a day. For the record, okay. In the mornings, I will wash my hair, and in the nights, I'll wash my body. That's kind of my routine. Maybe that's a little too personal. Now you know. Anyways, I like the shower. It's nice, especially after like a workout or a long day of labor. Oh my gosh, there's nothing better than a shower. It's like that's the thing you're looking forward to, which is interesting because I remember being a child and showers were like the last thing I was looking forward to. In all honesty, I would hate them, but it grew on me when I was about probably 11. I started to like showers then. I was like, you know what? I like showers, and especially whenever people started stinking at school, I was like, yeah, I can see the purpose for this. I can see the purpose. So that's when I started showering, and now it's become just such a great thing in my life. I love to shower. There's some situations where not everybody's able to shower, and that's okay because there's a thing that if you shower too much, it actually is damaging to your skin and stuff, and it can. Yeah, well, not actually the water. Like just pouring water in yourself is not that damaging, but if you're cleaning yourself too often, that can actually be pretty damaging to your skin. Which is another element of showers that I like is the cleaningness. Start recently, I started using Dr. Squatch, and I don't actually think it does that much difference than just like normal dial soap or whatever, right? For whatever reason, it does. It I will say it does make you feel really clean. Like I don't think you're actually getting that much cleaner in all actuality, but you do feel a lot cleaner. I'll say that. This shouldn't really have to do anything with Doctor Squash, but I'll say it. Now, what is my review, right? If I had to rank it out of 100, what would I give it? What would be my rating? I think y'all are gonna find this one a little interesting. I think I'm gonna give it pretty high. It's gonna be pretty high for me. It's a 96, 96, right? And here's why. It's because there's literally nothing wrong with the shower. Now, I'm gonna explain why there's nothing wrong. And you're probably like, okay, if there's nothing wrong, why not rate it 100? Because I'm a good critic. Okay. While there isn't inherently anything wrong with the shower, I will explain why he doesn't get those 4 points. Yes, I'm referring to shower as he. Just kidding. So, yeah, I love showers. The I use them every day. Sorry, I don't use. You can't really use a shower. I shower every day. The idea, the concept of showering, I do that at least once a day, and it's great. It's good for your morale. It refreshes you. It makes you feel clean, which is good. People don't like smelling bad, right? Maybe some people. Not most people don't. Two, it actually does clean you, which is good. Three, there is multiple options. I didn't even get into that, but you can take a cold or hot shower. Uh, some people take lukewarm showers. I'd be like, what is wrong with you? Because there's really no purpose for that. Cold showers are scientifically proved, like both hot and cold showers are pretty good for you. Let me go on a side tangent about hot and cold showers. So hot showers, they obviously you like to take a hot shower, right? Just that warm water just on your skin. You're like, oh, that's great. And you get out and you dry off. You're like, yeah, I feel great. Actually, if you take a hot shower, this is for the guys, and you are trying to, produce a baby, you are more likely to produce a female. That's right. If you take hot showers in the before you fertilize, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. You're not the one for. Okay, before you are doing the thing, right? You're actually more likely to produce a female, and if you take cold showers, you're more likely to produce a male. Just a little fun fact. Another fun fact about cold showers that they actually wake you up. And that's usually you're supposed to take a cold shower in the morning because it will actually get your body moving and waking up. And you'll actually generally have a better day. That's scientifically proven. You can go fact check me if you want. So yeah, hot and cold showers, great, great. And so there's three good reasons, right? Those are, and they're not just. There's probably more, but those are three really good reasons. Now, the only thing, the only thing that I'll take 4 points off is that you have the potential to die taking a shower. Hey, you could slip and fall and bust your head open and die. It's a real possibility, and therefore I can't give it 100. It's not foolproof. You could, for whatever reason, drown. It's possible. Uh, It's possible. And so that's why I'm not going to give it 100. But other than that, it's one of the greatest things that God has given us. Let's be real. And so I love the showers, and you honestly probably love showers too. So, like I said, 96 out of 100, that's going to be my final rating. If you agree or if you disagree, let me know. But this has been a review with Connor Does Reviews. Thank you all for watching. I hope you take a good cold shower or a hot shower today. Don't let it be lukewarm, please. But yeah, God bless and God bless America. Peace.